Well, that's not really nearly enough, you see, because sentimental value, that comes real expensive.
$1,000?
I think you can do better than that.
All right, let's stop playing games. How much do you want for it?
$1,500.
All right, but not a cent more.
Oh, no, that'll do really nicely. Oh, you don't mind if I have cash, do you? Because, you know, I don't really understand about cheques.
Would you mind being reasonable? Who carries that sort of money around with them?
Oh, I know, but you see, cheques don't seem to be real money to me somehow.
All right, I'll take this to the bank, and I'll get it cashed, and I'll bring it back here.
Gee, I don't know. Doesn't seem right selling a wedding present, you know.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Nolene, I want to talk to you about your family.
What about me family?
I've had a report from the Child Welfare Department about your mother and the children.
What are they doing reports on them for? Why don't they mind their own bloody business?
The Child Welfare Department have pointed out that your mother is in financial difficulty, but she won't accept Social Security checks.
Too bloody right she won't. Burks don't take handouts from anybody. We can look after ourselves.
How? There's none of you working.
We still get by.
Yes, but not legally. You're in jail, your father's in jail, your brother's in jail. Do you want the rest of the children to follow suit one by one?
Look, we won't take bloody charity. Why don't you lot mind your own bloody business?
Nolene, I am trying to help you. You see, that is my job, to help people in
your job? You lot cause nothing but trouble. That stupid bitch who was here before you...
If you mean Jean Vernon, she was an excellent social...
Vernon, that's the one. Look what she done to Leanne.
I don't think you can blame Miss Vernon for what happened to Leanne.
Oh, yeah? Well, Vernon's the one that started Leanne accepting things off her, made the kid go soft. Then the first halfway decent job she pulls, she gets sprung by the coppers. If she'd stuck with me, she would never have got caught.
Nolene, you've been in and out of jail so many times.
Yeah, but I done hundreds of jobs I never got lumbered for, haven't I? Sometimes your luck just runs out. If Leanne had stuck with me, she'd still be all right. Only they stuck her in a remand home, then she finishes up in here. Next thing I know, she's bloody well dead.
I don't see that you can blame the Social Welfare Department for that. Now, listen to me. When your father was working, legally, I mean, he was paying taxes. Therefore, your mother is entitled to Social Security. It is not charity.
Oh, look, I don't care what you bloody call it. You can stick it. We won't have it. Can I go now?
Nolene, if your mother cannot show adequate means of support, the Child Welfare Department will take the children away from her.
Yeah, nobody takes her Burke's kids off them.
They will, for the sake of the children.
I'd like to see them try. My mum can give as good as she gets.
Miss Bennett, you can take her away now. Read.
Paul, I've just heard from the front gate that Austin is on his way back. I think we should all meet him at reception.
That sounds like a very good idea. I'll be right down there.
Ah, hello, Mrs. Davidson. How are you?
Very well, thank you, Mr. Austin. How are you?
I'm fine. I suppose you've heard about the painting?
Yes, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, that one of Carrie's paintings should be worth so much. $1,500, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. I've just been to the bank to get Doreen some real money. She didn't quite seem to understand about checks.
Well, that's understandable. She's probably heard so many stories from the women in here about checks, she just doesn't trust them.
Yes, of course.
You realize I shall have to hold the money for Doreen, Mr. Austin? I shall give you a receipt for it.
Oh, right.
It was sad about Carrie, wasn't
it? Carrie, what do you mean?
You haven't heard, Mr. Austin?
No, well, you see, I'm not supposed to see her, am I? And I haven't seen her for some time.
Oh, then you wouldn't have heard about her attempted suicide.
No. Attempted, did you say?
Yes, fortunately, somebody got to her in time.
Yes, she's recovering in a nursing home. No doubt she'll soon be well again and able to paint hundreds of paintings like the one you're carrying.
Hurry up, Burke. I haven't got all day.
It's not my fault I had to go to the Dunning. That Mr. Reed gives me the...
Just watch your language. Take your hands out of your pockets and walk properly. I don't know why we pander to you lot the way we do. If I had my way, you'd get no buy-up privileges at all. Burke!
Yes, Miss Bennett?
You can go to the recreation room, Burke.
Oh, I've got a bit of a headache, Miss Bennett. I think I'd like a bit of a lie down.
Suit yourself, but just stay out of trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble, Miss Bennett.
Tell us where you got them.
I bought them.
How could you? You know we've lost our buy-up privileges.
She got them from Nolene Burke.
Oh, I wonder she'd let you have them.
Oh, well, she had to pay through the nose for them. Come on, tell him, Lizzie. It's my business.
Now listen, what did she charge you for them, Lizzie?
I just said that's my business. She paid $5 for one lousy packet of fags.
$5? You have to be crazy to pay that.
I just had to have them, don't you understand? Yeah, just like Burke to make a profit out of us, too.
Good. What a dreary-looking pack of old cows. Missing your fags, are you? I got plenty.
And I'd like to shove them right down your throat.
Anyone want one?
Oh, giving them away now, are you?
Oh, that'll be the day. No, but I'll make you a deal. Only 25 cents a fag.
25 cents, you bludger.
Yeah, come off it. That's a bit much, Nolene.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
I'd like to wipe the floor with you.
Listen, drop it, will you?
All right, what's going on?
You're getting at me, Mr. Fletcher. On account of I've got buy-up stuff and they haven't.
I warned you lot.
Then you tell her to stop waving those fags around under our noses. She's just trying to get our backs up.
Well?
No, honest, I never done nothing. Just ask Judy.
You can't expect me to protect you if you go looking for trouble, Burke.
They're just jealous. Listen, I don't feel safe with them working in the laundry. Couldn't you put me on kitchen duties tomorrow?
You're after something in the kitchen, are you, Burke?
No, honest. I just don't feel safe with them.
All right, then, I'll put you on the cleaning roster. Until then, I suggest you get back to your cell and stay there.
Yes, Mr. Fletcher.
Boy, am I glad that day's over.
Bad one?
Yes, I think Nolene Burke really capped it off for me.
Well, I think she affects most people that way. Why, what's she done this time?
I was trying to convince her that she should accept Social Security.
Oh, that's hopeless. I remember Jean trying at least a dozen times to get that through to her. I wouldn't waste my breath if I were you.
Yeah. Does seem rather pointless, doesn't it? Well, how was your day?
Not bad. I signed a lease on a rather nice little flat this morning. I'm moving in tomorrow.
Oh, really? Well, when's the housewarming party?
Well, actually, I hadn't thought of it. But it is rather a nice idea. I'll have a check on the duty roster and see which night's best.
Well, if you need any help, I've got the truck and everything, you know.
Oh, no thanks, Paul. I seem to have everything pretty well organised. I've got the removalist calling early tomorrow morning. Well, actually, it seems that tomorrow night is the best night.
Oh, is that going to give you time to get everything organised?
Well, I think the catering will be mostly takeaway, so I'll manage. Can you come?
Yeah, sure. I'll bring a bottle.
Fine. Well, I'll just check on everyone else.
All right, we'll really warm the place up for you.
Now, not too much. I don't want to be thrown out the day after I've moved in.
But why can't we go back to Echuca?
Because they'd probably be able to trace us back there. Then we'd be in a lot of trouble.
But there's not much money left, is there? You said there wasn't enough to stay at the hotel another night.
No, dump that it was. Oh, don't worry, love. At least we've still got enough money for our train tickets.
And then what do we do?
Oh, I don't know. Something will come along. I might be able to get a job. Something will turn up.
I wish we didn't have to leave Grandma. I mean, Lizzie.
No. She was a nice old
I wish we hadn't pretended.
Oh, look, It's no good wishing all the time. What's done is done.
Couldn't we just stay and try to explain to her why we did it?
Oh, yeah, then I'd probably end up in jail just like her, wouldn't I? Then who'd look after you?